Hi, this is Anita with Workflow Grow. I'm excited to bring you today's session of Express Desk Stretch and continuing on with the theme because as I'm recording this, it is the month of December. And I've shared my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies of all time is It's a Wonderful Life. And so continuing that theme, our session title today is Relax with What Is, because who couldn't use a little bit of that this time of year? But going back to our movie, It's a Wonderful Life, towards the end of the movie, the main character, George Bailey, he learns that his Bailey building alone is $8,000 short in their books. And that for him ultimately means that he could go to jail for malfeasance and cooking the books and all that kind of stuff. It really is the straw that breaks the camel's back for him. And he just literally goes off the deep end. And he's kept his cool through the whole movie, but this just sends him over the edge. But his wife, Mary Bailey, is totally able to relax with what is in that moment and gather the help that is ultimately needed to save the day and help George realize he truly does have a wonderful life. And you have a wonderful life too. And as I record this video here in the middle of December, certainly at work, I know the end of the year usually comes with just a lot of extra pressure to get projects done, to hit revenue goals, to start planning for next year, on and on and on and on and on. And that doesn't even take into consideration all of the craziness with the holidays. So with all that going on, it is really easy to lose it, just like George did, right? And so our session today, the stretches and the meditation today are designed, you can do them at any time of the day, but I highly recommend considering doing them at the end of your workday or even right before you go to bed. It's going to help you to show up as your best self for your family when you get home, or it's going to help you to get a really good night's sleep so that you can show up as your best self the next day. So we are going to start with a 4-minute meditation. And this is going to be a little bit different than we normally do. We normally just do a few rounds of breath work, but we are going to do an actual meditation. It's called standard time bridging. And it's ideal. This is a meditation that I learned from a professor of neurobiology and ophthalmology at Stanford. His name is Andrew Huberman. And you've probably heard me mention him before. But this is best done by a window so that you can look out, because there'll be one point where I'll ask you to look out into like the horizon. So position yourself either outside or somewhere by a window, and that will enable you to maximize this meditation. So if you need to hit pause and get situated, then go right ahead and we will get started. I am actually going to turn and face the window right here. And you can, let's all start with your eyes closed, and your hands can be grounded on your lap with your palms down, or they can be palms up for receiving. I'm going to have mine palms down. So start just first with a big clearing out breath. Inhale, sigh it out, exhale. Now bring your focus internally to your mind's eye. Otherwise known as your third eye center. If you had a third eye, that's where it would be. You don't have a real third eye, but bring your focus right there to just below your forehead. And take 3 inhales and exhales. Now open your eyes and bring your attention somewhere on your body, on the surface of your body. It could be your skin, it could be jewelry that you're wearing, the clothes that you're wearing, fingernail polish, or if you have that on, and focus for 3 breaths. Now take your attention, take your gaze up and look at something that's about 15 feet in front of you. So I'm looking out my window at a tree that's about 15 feet away, and do that for 3 breaths and just really zero in on that tree or that thing and nothing else. Now take your gaze off into the distance as far as you can see into the distance to the horizon for 3 breaths. Now close your eyes and imagine yourself just pulled up to way above the Earth's surface. And you see yourself as just a tiny little speck on the Earth for 3 breaths. And from there, think about whatever is on your mind or troubling you that you need to just relax with and let go of. And just bring that to mind and realize that is just a blip on the screen. That is just a speck, just like we're a speck on the earth. That is just a little moment in time in your life. And it too shall pass. So relax with what is. 3 breaths here. And once again, with your eyes closed, bring your attention back to where you started in your mind's eye, your third eye center, 3 breaths. One last deep inhale, clearing out exhale. Okay, so let's begin our relaxing with what is stretches. All right, so we're going to start off in your desk chair. You can be standing up for this first move as well, but take your peace sign fingers and we're going to work on different parts of your body that tend to hold stress, and what we do will help you to relax that. So we hold a lot of stress in our head and in our faces. So take your peace sign fingers, put them at right in the middle of your forehead. This is your third eye right here, third eye center. Start there and just press into your forehead to your temples. Let's do that 3 more times. And feel free to connect that with your breath. So inhale, place your fingers there. Exhale, move your fingers along to your temple. 1 more time. I know it looks kind of funny, but it feels good. All right, now put your fingers at your temple. Start there and run them along your jawline to your chin. Two more. And last one. All right, so that should loosen some things up in your face where we hold a lot of our anxiety. Okay, we're going to do a chair child's pose. So a lot of yoga practices, sequences start off with child's pose when you're on your knees, on your mat. But since this is express desk stretch, we are going to do this from the desk. So bring your feet grounded, put your feet grounded on the floor. And your hands are grounded on your desktop. And then slide your desk back and just drop your head between your shoulders. So we hold a lot of stress in our shoulders and in our back. So this helps to loosen that up just a little bit. Two more breaths. Sigh it out, exhale it out. One more inhale. One more clearing out breath, exhale. All right, now come up to standing. I'm going to move my chair out of the way. And we're going to do some desktop upward facing dog, downward facing dog. So place your hands on your desktop. And your feet should be about 3 feet away, about 1 meter away. And first start in a plank pose. Open up the back of your calves. Press your heels down towards the floor. And take your gaze forward. Now press your hips forward. So you should feel some opening in your hip flexors here. We hold a lot of stress in our hips. So this will help open up your hip flexors, as well as you sit all day and it locks them up. So this helps open them up. Reach your chest, hips forward, lift your chest up towards the ceiling, your chin up towards the ceiling. Inhale, and then exhale, come into a downward facing dog, desktop downward facing dog. So that's kind of like the child's pose, but this time we're standing up. So very similar there. Now connect to your breath. Inhale, upward facing dog, breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And 1 more. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And come back up to standing. Okay, we're going to do a couple of different options here with ragdoll. So bring your feet to about shoulder width apart, maybe just a little bit of shoulder width apart, and take a bind with your opposite elbows. All right, now just lean forward and fold forward as much as you're able. Like if you stop right here, that's fine. You want to just keep going until you feel opening in your hamstrings. So let your head hang heavy. Just imagine that you've got a big old rock hanging off of your neck, and it's pulling your spine straight. You should notice some opening in the backs of your legs. Ground down into the 4 corners of both of your feet so your weight is equally balanced between your whole foot on both sides, both feet. Now sway, just a gentle sway side to side. So from sitting all day, your hamstrings, the back of your legs get really tight. So this helps to open that up. Also opens up your hips a little bit, another angle of your hips. All right, come to stillness. Nod your head yes. Loosening up your neck. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes again. All right, we're going to take a different bind this time. Take your fingers, interlace your fingers together and place them at the nape of your neck. And then just let the weight of your arms just settle on the nape of your neck. And when you do that, you should feel your spine elongate. You should feel opening in your lower back as well as in your hamstrings. Now keep softness in your knees. You do not need to lock your knees out to feel this. Keep the pit of your belly pulled in and up. 2 more of your breaths. Inhale and exhale. And release your bind. Heel toe your feet together and slowly roll up to standing. All right, 1 more stretch here. Figure 8. So stand on your left foot, cross your right foot over your left, and then lift your arms up and grab your right wrist with your left hand. You can't see it in the screen, but that's what I'm doing. Now, with your left hand, pull your body over to the left. Inhale, lengthen, reach your arms longer. Exhale, deepen your lean to the left. 3 more breaths. And come back to center slowly and switch sides. Crisscross your legs, left over right. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, pull over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen your lean. Two more breaths. Last one. And come back to center slowly. Bring your arms down by your side. Bring your hands to heart center. Now you are ready to go and be your best self or get your best night's sleep. And I look forward to seeing you next time.